by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And
here comes a deep shot. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What
He's out of bounds.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they hand it off to the back.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback keeps it here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
USC 7, Oregon 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught on the outside. It's Branch. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the Trojans will line up to put it away. They'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Caught behind the line. It's James. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The first down, picked up, tackled at the 45. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ducks with first and 10 here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Caught near the sideline. It's Dickey. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
To throw, it's Moore. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, and second and goal from the 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Ducks come to a line in the hurry-up. ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They call the counter run here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He makes the grab. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Whittington. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And we're all tied up now. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Graham down the middle. It's McClellan.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This one is right through. That puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Running it back, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ducks. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. USC offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of it.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Crucial third down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Punt over the middle. It's Stewart. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Mensah's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his back. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Well, this offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Oregon 27, USC 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
Oregon Ducks take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The sure hands. It's Stewart. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
USC 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets him fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the same runner's got it again. Powerful running into the secondary. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
41, USC 17.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now they run the draw play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we enter the this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Oregon 48, USC 24.
Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. And they'll bring up fourth down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the pass is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
With the catch, it's Branch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Touchdown, USC.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Grab down the middle. It's Lane.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The sure hands. It's Branch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Trojans will have first and 10 here.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching it. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
USC, 37.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Now it's second down here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into